Hi everyone, welcome back to school. For those of you who are new to Birch Lane, I'm Mrs. Carroll, your school counselor. In a typical year, each of your classrooms would be coming to my classroom for a weekly lesson on how to solve problems, how to be a friend, or just some general tools on how to be the best learner that you can be. But because we're doing distance learning this year, I'm going to be recording all of my lessons each week for you to view at home on your own or with your classroom. Our first lesson today is on how to be a respectful learner. If I were to ask you to demonstrate this for me right now, I know that many of you would be slanting. For those of you who are new to Birch Lane Elementary, let me show you exactly what that means to slant. SLANT is an acronym. Each letter stands for something that you can do to be a respectful listener. S means that we should be sitting up. It doesn't matter whether you're at home learning or if you're in the classroom, it's still really important that you're sitting up straight. L refers to looking at the person who is talking. It may be your teacher or it may be a classmate, but it's a really good idea, even when you're at home, to be looking at the person who's talking to you rather than looking around on your phone or even at something else that's going on in your room or your house. A stands for ask questions. We want you to ask questions, but not while someone else is talking. Wait until they're finished and then you can have a turn. Or, depending on the situation, you might ask your question in the chat function while you're on Zoom. The N stands for nod. Nodding means you're just simply nodding your head back and forth, and it shows the speaker that you're really in tune or engaged in what they're saying. It's a respectful way to also show that, yes, you understand, or you could may even shake your head the other way to say, no, I don't understand. And lastly, T means that you're tuned in to the speaker. It means that your brain is on the teacher mode, not the recess channel or not anything else that's going on at home, but you're focused on the teacher or whoever it is that happens to be speaking in your class at the moment. Next, you'll see a picture of Sita. She's showing the rest of her classmates a rectangular prism during a math lesson. Take a look at all the students that are seated in their desks. Do you think that they're showing respectful listening as Sita is talking? Are they sitting up? Are they looking at her? Are they asking questions without interrupting? Are they nodding to show that they're engaged and interested in what she's saying? Do they appear to be tuned in to what she's talking about? It appears that each and every one of these students, including the teacher, are all tuned in and are slanting as Sita is presenting this math lesson. How do you think that she feels as she's standing up there and she is noticing that everyone is tuned in and is demonstrating respectful listening? How would you feel if you were the one that was standing up there in front of your classmates presenting? Have you ever been in this situation? What was it like? Did you feel respected, and did you feel like people cared about what you were saying when they were slanting? Being respectful listeners or slanting isn't just for when we're in the classroom. It also is really important to demonstrate while we're doing distance learning. I know it can be especially difficult when we're not in the classroom and maybe we have other things that are going on in the backgrounds in our home. But what can we do to really focus and pay attention in this distance learning setting? It may also mean that we need to turn off the chat function so we're not chatting or having a side conversation while our teacher or even other students are talking during.
Be a learner. Be respectful, be skillful, be a learner. You come to school to learn, and there's lots of things to see and do, so make the most of it. The power is inside of you. Focus attention, listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk, be assertive, and you will gain the that's